What is up, YouTube? So I am currently filming another video from my phone here. And, well, we're gonna make some mac and cheese in this video. I'm gonna show you how to do it. If you ain't got milk or butter, which is normally what I believe you'd use, I'm gonna show you how easy it is to make using just one ingredient. Yeah. Dun 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 dun. I got the stove right there. We're gonna need that burner, and then we're gonna need something like the one way back there. Yeah. Grab your pot. From the stove right there. Okay. And we'll go to our cupboard. And let's see, we got yeah. Okay, so we got some mac and cheese right here. Pretty straightforward what we're gonna do. Hold on to this, you're gonna wanna use this for later. This is your cheese powder. Just like that. All right. Probably wouldn't hurt to do a little bit of dishes while we're at it, but hold on a second. I gotta fill the pan up with water. Go ahead and set the camera down. Now, as you can see, there's just enough water for it to be just a little bit above that noodle surface there. And we'll go ahead and turn the stove on right there. Okay. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna cook those noodles in that boiling water. And then it'll get to a certain point, we'll add our powdered cheese and just one other ingredient. Yeah. And we should have enough to do this. Let's see. Well, we have just a little bit of milk, but milk itself doesn't really have enough consistency, so what you can do is, after you've cooked your noodles in the water and they're nice and cooked up, you throw in some ranch, mix in your cheese powder, you know what I'm saying? It should congeal just like mac and cheese does, you know what I'm saying? So if you ain't got butter to do this with, ranch is your next best option. Alright, so while that cooks up, I'm gonna set my ingredients over here, and yeah. Well, I cleaned the Fry Daddy out because it needed it. I can't figure out how to get it working again. But I want to get some of these dishes done here and definitely get this put away somewhere. So hold on a second. I'll stick y'all in my pocket real quick. Alright, so I'm just going to keep the Fry Daddy up here for now. I don't know what to do with it or how to fix it, you know. But, yeah, there's a couple dishes here that need to be done, so while those noodles cook up, we'll get some of these dishes done. Alright, we got our Dawn. Yeah. We'll get that water nice and hot, and I'll stick you in my pocket again, YouTube, so hold on a second. We have a rag in here to wash dishes with, so hold on a second. In the pocket you go. Now, if I had 3 or 4 hands, YouTube, you know I'd be showing this process right here, but you really don't want to see me do dishes. That's not YouTube entertainment right there. That's just boring as fuck. Oh, yeah. I don't know how loud those farts are gonna be if my phone's right in the pocket of my pants. Oh boy. Probably not too terribly loud just because they're not like in my butt pocket or nothing, but Don't be ashamed of farting now, YouTube. Everyone does it at least once in their lifetime. Tell you what. If you're gonna give somebody shit for farting, it's like, you know, ain't that the most hypocritical thing you can do? Because at some point in your life, they're gonna fart. And it might just hit you for a split second. You're sitting there going, well, here I was giving that person shit for ripping some ass, and did I not just get done ripping some ass? You know. The very fabric of it might make you want to question reality itself. I don't know. Well, I got enough room to do some silverware, and that's about it. It usually takes a couple hours for these dishes to dry properly, YouTube, but once they're done drying, this one might have some rust on it, but yeah, that's alright. A little bit won't hurt. And you want my advice, YouTube, while you're sitting there in the pocket of mine, is don't let your dishes sit in your sink for too long. Otherwise, your silverware might get a little rusty, and you don't want that. Okay, so there you can see the noodles are boiling. I was able to get some of these done, but that's pretty full, so I'll let those dry off before I do the rest of them. And we got ourselves a fork here. And, well, we're gonna let those noodles come to a nice boil. This could definitely use a little bit more water. Alright, so I put just a little bit more water in there. Not a whole lot. Making some mac and cheese. Now, if I had a dishwasher, I'd definitely use it, but I wash all my shit by hand. Alright, so we got, that's coming together quite nicely. Go ahead and turn the heat up to a 8. Alright, y'all, starting to steam up a bit. Look at them bubbles. Look at them bubbles. Look at them bubbles. I'll let this bubble for about 2 more minutes, and then I'm going to be adding some stuff to it. Yeah, the important thing when you're making any kind of pasta, YouTube, is you don't want your noodles to be crunchy. You feel me? You feel what I'm saying, YouTube? You feel me? Like, crunchy pasta is just nasty. You want your pasta to have a nice chewiness to it. You know what I'm saying? Whoa! Good thing that's just water, eh? Turn that back down to 2. Maybe 4 at the most. Yeah, we don't want that boiling over now. Alright, so here's where we're gonna add these two things. We'll add this first and then this. Hopefully those noodles should be ready for the ranch. Yeah. Add that ranch. And take your fork and really stir that ranch around. And that ranch is going to give you noodles a nice creamy taste, so you really can't knock down if you're a fan of ranch. All right. I don't know if these noodles are ready or not. Hold on a second. Oh yeah. Yeah. All right. So let that cook for a bit longer, and then I'm gonna add this stuff right here. Now I'm gonna put some cheese in that mac and cheese. Now I need 2 hands for this. Yep. There we go. Yeah. Alright. Got that creamy ranch doing its thing. I want to add all this cheese powder in here just like that. Add it all up in there. Yeah, buddy. Alright, y'all. Now, once that cheese powder is in there with that ranch mixture, just stir it on up. See, once that creamy ranch mixes in with that nacho cheese powder, yeah, mix it up real good. Oh yeah, mix up that mac and cheese. Mix it up so good. Oh yeah. Okay, that was completely unnecessary, but fuck it, right? Yeah. Alright, y'all, you start mixing up that cheese powder with that ranch, you know what I'm saying? Look how nice that's turning out. That is turning out very nice. Ranch is kind of thick in general, you know what I'm saying? It has a nice thick consistency to it. So if you wanted to substitute butter and milk for your mac and cheese and just use ranch, look at that. And you want to mix this up as good as possible. You don't want any of your cheese powder forming chunks or none of that. I'm going to mix all that cheese powder into there just like that. Every time I've made a cooking video, I've always messed up and either making a kitchen mess or mispronouncing something, but this cooking video is turning out pretty okay. I mean, the worst I did was spill a little bit of water, but that was nothing. Alright, y'all, it's mixed up nice and good. I'll let that cook for a bit longer while I take care of my stuff. You know, you'd think that I would put my trash can in the kitchen. In fact, I might as well just do that. Yeah, go ahead and stick this trash can in here. Oh yeah, that is looking real good. I'm gonna stick your ranch back in the fridge. Oh yeah. See how as that water boils away, that ranch and that cheese powder do their thing, and it congeals, and that's pretty much, look at that, that is pretty much mac and cheese right there. Piece of piss, man. Although that looked delicious. Yeah, it does. Oh yeah, it's smelling pretty good too. Alright, y'all, go from that fork all the way off. So at this point, your mac and cheese is done, baby. And what we're gonna do now, take it off that burner. Yeah, I did clean up my stove a little bit, but I could see I missed a couple spots, so I'll definitely be doing that later on. But let's go ahead and grab ourselves a plate. And we're gonna dump it onto this here plate. Are you ready for this, YouTube? Set the camera down here. Oh yeah, that pan's been emptied, that plate is full. Over to the sink with you. Let that pan soak, let that cool off. Now here you have mac and cheese, plain and simple. Now some people might be using like butter and milk, but if you ain't got none of that, ranch does the trick too. Let's have a taste, shall we? Oh yeah. That's really good mac and cheese. Super easy to make. You don't need to be a 5-star chef to make it. And that ranch, well, if you like ranch in general, that gives it a nice ranch taste only after. You get the cheese and you got the ranch, and then, you know, that comes through quite nicely. Oh, look at that. Mac and cheese with ease. Oh, that's hot. Well, I'm definitely going to be finishing this plate, but hoo-wee. That is freshly hot off the stove, so definitely let that cool off before I finish eating it. But I'm going to get one more bite on camera real quick. Okay. And it doesn't matter what kind of mac and cheese you're making. You want to use Kraft, you want to use Super Value. It don't matter. If you have a box full of pasta, and that box with the pasta in it has your typical cheese powder, then you can use ranch to make this recipe pretty easily. Yeah, look at all that delicious mac and cheese, YouTube. Oh, come on, you know you want a bite. Right there, all that steam pouring off of it. Yeah. Oh, steam pouring off that delicious mac and cheese goodness. Look at that. Oh, you know you want a bite. Nom, 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 nom. Oh, yeah. Now, normally I think you're supposed to use milk and a little bit of butter or something like that for this recipe, but one night I had mac and cheese, but I didn't have everything to make it, so one night I tried substituting everything else and just used ranch instead. And as you can see, if you ain't got the milk and the butter and everything else to make it, ranch works just fine. Just fine indeed. And that's what's up, YouTube. Anyways, thank you for watching me make mac and cheese. I'll sure hope you enjoyed watching it. If not, I could give two fucks. Generally, if you don't like watching my videos, then you don't watch them anyway, but that's how I make mac and cheese. Good eating, quick and easy to make. And that's what's up. Exquisite.